right, welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and getting to start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Nolan Shotwell digs in now. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! And now 1 away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's Trout. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Joe Adell. Rengifo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low, 2-1.
2-1.
That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. Orioles due up in the first. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
swing, called strike. No outs, runner over at third. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Kicks and deals. Check swing, called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Taylor Ward now at the plate. That's down and in. Two outs with a runner at third.
Ball, no.
Jordan Westburg in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground, right side, and that's a fair ball. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Fires to second too late, into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here is Jordan Westburg. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a chopper out to short. No throw, and everyone is safe. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And it is 2-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Makes the catch, inning over. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show.
Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out, about to get on your bubble. Shorty that's with me.
All set for the start of the inning. And now, Zach Neto.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Line drive, base hit right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Logan. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here is Yoan Moncada. And now 2 balls and a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
At the plate, Christian Moore. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Step off throw to first.
He's safe.
And he dives back in safely. Moore leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch
Ball
misses
2.
there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Jorge Mateo. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not
2-2.
close with that one, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now Colton Cowser. That one ripped. That's back. Gone into the flagpole. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Adley Rutschman. On the ground. And foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Neto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So the lineup flips over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. Man at first. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. Two outs. The changeup missing. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Pete Alonso waiting for a turn at the plate. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play.
He goes down looking. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
That's a ball.
Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. To the right side, boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. His hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
One down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One out, bases empty. And that one almost hit him. Out of his glove. Around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second with one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. And now 2-1. Adele, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Man at second. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Number 50 taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two on, 1 out. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. And it's just foul. That was close. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that's outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here is Moncada. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. Taylor Ward will hit next. Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Foul.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Out to center. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, and now Christian Moore. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder. Man at second. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. In the air, left field, down the line. Ward makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they work around the leadoff double. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles 2. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Jorge Mateo now. The count 2-1.
Yep.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Holding on to a 1-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Grayson Rodriguez is done, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Andrew Chafin.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So up next, Colton Cowser. Hard ground ball for a base stop. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, one out. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Grounder might be two. Neto for one, and that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Ryan Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's Mike Trout.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's the strike.
Ball. 2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Joe Adell. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken up and throwing. Cano also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Not even
2-1.
close there. 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Goes down looking. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Strike two.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-2. Hard hit, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. Holliday stands at first with one out.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here goes the runner. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles, just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. That one not close. And the count is 3-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, one out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Strike three, got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a count 1-2. In the dirt, blocked.
2-2.
Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two on the way. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force, and that is the inning. Nice work from the Angel pen there. We're through 5. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles 2. Back now at Oriole Park. Top 6. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Just
Inside, ball
missed. Movement in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Up
Ball
and
3.
in, and that's ball 3.
First
3-1.
pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's filled up 3-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now Yohan Moncada. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Bounced up the middle. Henderson whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
All over that one right there.
They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hard hit to third. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. And a count 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That smash towards center. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Now snap throw to first. Mateo back safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Now one missed. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Runner takes off on the ground right side, and it goes just foul. One strike away, and that's off the inside edge. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it.